Everyone. Sorry. So since the incident, there have been three instances of me being baited. Okay. Actually, like I feel like two instances were about baiting, and the first one was really just being frustrated. So the first one, the N word was used. The second one, I was called a big black woman or a mad woman or something like that. My anger is fucking with my memory. And then the third one called me a fat cunt. I thought it was a fat bitch at first, but no, it was a fat cunt. I was right. So there have been three instances where people have walked past the door and yelled insults. Well, not yelled insults. They basically did a hit and run before I could record them. So I think the purpose was to bait me into violence so that they could get me up out of here. Not just violence, but literally beating the fuck out of them just to get some incrimination against me. What they actually did was they tried to bait me into physical violence, like not just me standing there and threatening people, like literally me putting hands on them just to get me out of the flat, just to have something recorded, just to have evidence. When I tell you, this is the thing about gang stalking that people keep forgetting and the perps keep forgetting. When it comes to gang stalking, the people who hire you to harass other people, they do not give one fuck about your safety. Again, the perps can die tomorrow. Not even because of me. Maybe some other mad person wants to rock their shit. They're the type of people to annoy people. It could happen. Like, and it could go very wrong very quickly. It might, like, it's only now that I've calmed down that, like, I can appreciate how dangerous a fight would have been on either side. One of us could have landed a punch that could have killed the other person. I wanted to rock their fucking shit. I didn't want to kill anybody. But imagine if the fight actually happened. One false punch could have killed someone. So you're telling me you're willing to risk your life and safety just so that somebody could get out of the flat. Or that's what you're being told to do. That is absolutely crazy. That, like, for me, you can call me all the mad cunts you want. Ain't no fucking way. Listen, I talk about not being afraid of death all the time. I mean, I am afraid of death, but walk with me here. I talk about what my integrity is worth all the time, and I talk about it for a reason. Gang stalking is more than just people harassing you. It's people harassing you so they can make it easier for the electronic weapons to target you. It's a multi-pronged approach to your torture and to your murder. So the integrity that I show in front of these people, it stands for something. This is not just a case of me defending my pride. When I stood there at the foot of the stairs, I challenged my murderers to a fight. I challenged my murderers and I challenged people that were responsible for other people's deaths to a fight. That's who I challenged to a fight. I didn't challenge some mouthy, vole-looking creature. I didn't challenge some wet behind the ears asshole talking shit. I didn't threaten like some stupid little woman talking shit. I didn't threaten some old dickhead talking shit. I threatened people who are involved in murder, in slow kill torture. That's what I confronted. That's why I'm not sorry. But even as I confronted them, if I'd have harmed them, if let's just say we had a fight. Again, I'm talking post anger clarity here. Imagine we had a fight. One wrong punch could have killed myself or them, right? Realistically, it's happened before. that means that just to be able to bait me, just to be able to fulfill some wacky ass obligation, they would have risked their lives and they would have left those children without adult kin just to get me evicted from somewhere. This is important to remember. That's why gang stalking, this is why when it comes to gang stalking, I'm 10 toes down, because the people responsible for this don't give a fuck about nobody. They don't care. They don't care about those perps. They don't care about the fact that those perps could have their lives ended overnight and leave those children without any adults to guide them. They don't give a fuck. They do not care. And I'm going to stand here and let that run? Hell no. Hell no. Absolutely not. I'm not going to hold you. Every time I hear that lock not working properly, I feel a little bit happier in my soul. Because that's a reminder that I didn't just challenge a bunch of assholes talking shit. I stood for something. Anyway, I've reported their baiting to the police. And again, I've told the police about gang stalking, me speaking out against it. I've talked about this whole thing. I'm going to continue to talk about it. A paranoid schizophrenic diagnosis has never stopped me. I'm going to continue to speak the truth because it's important. And as for the young man saying, I'm not scared of you, I don't think you realize how tragic that statement is. I don't think you realize how sad that statement is. For any one of those people to turn around and say, I'm not afraid of you. Baby, it's not me you need to be afraid of. I don't care how much I'm screaming. I don't care how many hands I lay on you. I am not the one you need to be afraid of. You need to be afraid of the ones who will happily risk your life and safety to get something on me. Those are the ones you need to be afraid of. Those are the ones you need to worry about. But you are scared of me. And you're scared of me because you know I have no incentive to lie. What's the point? If I get hurt or killed or sectioned or something, if anything happens to me, it happened to me because I stood on my square. It happened to me because I didn't just fight for my life. I fought for the lives of several people going through this shit around the country. So that fight was not just for me. As much as I get satisfaction out of the little reminders of my little tantrum, as much as I enjoy it, this is not just about me. It will never just be about me. And, I'm not afraid of you. It's a tragic statement. For the first reason it's a tragic statement is because I offered to square up. I offered to fight you. You're the same person I offered to fight and you said no. You chose to ignore me. So you are afraid. Deathly afraid. That's the first reason why it's sad. The second reason why it's sad is because for the last 3 years, your family and you have been aiming all your vitriol at the wrong target. Because it's easier to racially harass. It's easier to call someone a fat cunt. It's easier to call someone an N-word. I want to say the word because it doesn't mean anything anymore, but I have to take you guys into account. It's easy to say something through a door. It's very easy to do that. But what I don't see you doing is challenging the people who will put you in harm's way just to get a rise out of me. They know I can fight. They know I can fight. They know that I'm intelligent. I'm an all-rounder. I might be a mediocre all-rounder, not excellent, but I am an all-rounder. I'm an all-rounder on a level that you haven't reached yet. They know that. They knew that when they hired you. They still didn't care. The baiting is tragic. The baiting is tragic. You're doing all this for people who don't give a fuck about you, who already made up their minds that your lives ain't worth shit. Unlike me, if I end gang stalking tomorrow, there might be a possibility that your lives might be spared, but your perps, when you're perps, you have no shot. None. You're part of the same fucking program that I am. You have no shot of making it out of this alive. And with your body intact, you're not going to do it. You are a perp. It's just I want to say pathetic, but it's sadder than that. It's sadder than that. And you think this is a victory. I'm confused. Like, I was angry before, now I'm just confused. And it worries me how far you are willing to go just to prove you don't feel trapped. And just to feel like you've beaten someone else. Some annoying cunt who's right all the time. That is terrifying, bro. But not in the way that you want. The things that you're prepared to do to yourself just to prove that everything that I'm saying is a lie. It's heartbreaking. This really needs to stop. It really needs to stop. Anyway, me and my luxurious mane are gonna head out. I have to admit, my hair looks better than normal, so I love you guys with all of my heart, my fellow TIs. I just needed to address the perps real quick. I love you. Peace and blessings for all of you beautiful TIs. Take care. Bye-bye.